Hey, everybody. Good to see you here. Sorry about the delay. I'm starting to pick up some of PJ's habits. Bad way to get it going. But anyway, thanks for being in the chat already. Oh my goodness, everybody's on time but me. We should be expecting a couple more people. Well, I think, yeah. Joe, obviously, you see in the chat, said he's going to be on his way. PJ's probably running behind as well. Yeah, he'll be here shortly, he says. So let me go ahead and bring on our other guests tonight, my co-hosts, actually. These are my co-hosts, and let me bring on, um, we'll do a ladies first here. Um, let me bring on Tracy. Hey, Miss Tracy.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who's been saying it in chat. Sorry, I was, I'm doing the thing. But thanks for everybody saying hello and happy birthday. I'm so excited about this. Good to see you.
You too. I
Uh,
love the little
oh,
specialties
my,
there
my
today.
little glitter glams. Except I wish I didn't have to wear my glasses. If I took them off, I couldn't see what y'all were saying. So I had to leave them on. Doesn't work well
Uh,
with this, but oh well.
you look
Um,
fabulous.
Thank you, thank you. Good to see you. Always look fabulous. And let me go ahead and bring on our other special guest. Such an honor to have him here because I know he is so busy. So let me bring him on. Uh, Thank you for joining, Mr.
Hello,
Berto Bree.
world.
How are you?
It's Berto Prey 5, Kapla, and I'm so happy to be here. Congratulations and
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you so
And
much.
it's
I'm
finally, it's
happy
so
to be.
good to finally be on your stream.
Yeah,
PJ, got us together, and
yeah, he
thank you
did.
to him.
He's an
And
awesome guy for
welcome,
that.
Tracy, to meet you too.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Yes, Tracy, Berto Pre 5, and so
I
forth.
will
And
probably retreat behind my avatar at some point soon, but figured I'd at
anytime.
least start with the camera.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for doing that. Anytime, do what you got to do. I really appreciate you being here because you are busy. So,
Crazy day
always an honor.
today,
Yes,
but
yeah.
thank you.
You bet. And hi, Tim. Mr. Tim Possible, thank you again. He was here for on my show for the 100th. I didn't expect to do the 200 this soon, but I'm so excited about it. So thank you. This is a big celebration, 200, and however many years old I am. Um, and Dave with all the cupcakes and the the cakes and man, I'm gonna look like a busted can of biscuits if I ate all that. Um, Gap, thank you so much. I appreciate that too. Let me see who else is here. Oh, look, the maker of my beautiful banners. Mins is here, gracing us with his presence. Captain Trek, thank you so much for your support here in the chat as well. Mr. Games, Movies, and Comics Rest is also here. Well, we got a, everybody was on time but me. Messiah, good to see you here. Tracy, oh, there you are. So thanks for entertaining while I was setting up. Um, but let me see. We're just going to wait for PJ said he was schlepping in as well. And then Joe, once he gets out of his meeting, will be here. So anyway, here we are, 200. That's kind of crazy.
The first
Yeah,
200 are the hardest 200.
yeah, yeah. It it,
Obvious,
it
yes.
has been difficult, especially because, well, I'm used to doing radio, never having to worry about content. Just get on and start talking. You should know that, Tracy, right?
Oh,
That's
yes.
like, yeah. So now I'm like, what? I gotta put content together. And because you can't expect people to subscribe without it. And Bert is a definite pro. He is, and so I learning from the best there. So he is like way beyond 200. How long
I
ago
just,
was 200 for you?
oh, well, uh, probably 3 years.
Wow.
I mean, the first 10, I wasn't really trying to do anything. I only used
Mhm.
YouTube to share videos with friends and family. It wasn't until 2017, November 2017, that I actually
17.
start actually try to stream to people.
Nice.
And so
That's probably before streaming got big because
I think it was just usually I'm just behind the curve.
yeah.
Like everybody finds it and then I wander in. And
let
that's the
them
story of my life.
let them
Just
figure out the hard stuff first.
about 6 months late to anything new.
Anything. You too, huh? Hmm. You must have some Latin blood in you because we Latins are always late, huh, PJ? um, and it looks like Salacious is in the chat. You know what? Salacious, thank you. He made me his video, a happy birthday video. You guys got to see it. It's very sweet. I like it. And then let me see. Greedo is here as well. So many people here to join in. Rapunzel. Yeah, that's right. See, I told you, glasses or no glasses, I can't see. Thank you so much. I was going to say happy birthday to you too, but I don't think it's your birthday. Um, yeah. Um, so we got that going. My birthday. What happened on my birthday today? Oh, I worked. Yeah, that was my birthday. So this is my party right here. And I tell you what, I've never actually had a birthday party that I know of that I can recall. So this is exciting for me because this is my birthday party.
Have you had cake
So
yet?
I have not.
Oh, no.
I have not. I had oatmeal. That's good
Ooh.
stuff. So I have to maybe try that later. Anyway, so we're doing the 200 and my birthday, but we're also gonna. Do you know, Tracy? Bert has not actually seen Farscape.
No way. Not
Not a
one
full
episode?
episode. I think
Mm-mm.
I saw like 5 minutes of the first episode,
Oh my gosh.
and that was it.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it as we go through
Yeah.
these.
So that's why I wanted to do an introduction here because Bert says I haven't seen it. I said that's okay. I think it would be great to show him why we like it. Um, convince him as to what makes it good. And oh my God, Joey is in a meeting and he's messing with me. I babysat this dog, right? This dog's name is Chiwas. He does a voice for it and he gives it this personality. And in the chat, he's saying Chiwas says happy birthday. So, and I can hear the dog's voice. It's hilarious. But we're going to a lot of these wonderful people in the stream here in chat know what it's about, excited about it because it is a kick in the pants show. I don't remember how I came across it. But we gotta if we can walk away, if Bert can walk away convinced that I gotta see this, we've done our job.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And 23rd birthday, Dave. I love you. So sweet. Make sure I don't miss anything in the chat. Now Gap's hungry for cupcakes. Everybody's slapping cupcakes up there. I haven't put up anything in the chat yet. That everybody's saying. And so you'll have to excuse me because I'm probably going to be behind in that. So while we're waiting for Joey from down under to help us out here, Tracy,
Hmm.
tell us, introduce for those who may not know who Tracy is.
Oh, well, I'm a big sci-fi fan. Um, Farscape actually is on my list. And the other one that's my absolute favorite is Stargate. So I'm kind of a sci fi junkie.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. I'm a paranormal investigator, kind of on the side with a team based in Nova Scotia,
Mhm.
and just a regular office worker by day.
Office worker by day.
Office worker by day, investigator and sci-fi junkie by night.
Yes, we all change into our little outfits after work. And then hopefully soon, what are you gonna maybe think of doing a channel at some point?
Gosh, I don't know. I'd have to talk to you and maybe get some advice.
Okay, well, you're going to the wrong person, but I love you for that, for thinking. I mean, I'm kidding. Thank you. Now everybody knows Bird Opry 5, but go ahead, just in case there's like that one individual who doesn't know.
Okay, well, also a big sci-fi guy. Big fan of Star Trek, old Star Trek. Nothing really past 2005. Um, Stargate, love all the Stargates. Well, anything from universe and back. Um, Battlestar Galactica, stuff like that. There are some new stuff I like For All Mankind. If anybody's seen that on Apple TV, I really, really love that.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
look
Ronald D.
at that.
Moore series. It's an alternate history if Russians made it to the moon first.
Oh wow.
And each season has been a new decade. Like they did the 60s, 70s, and they did the 80s,
Oh
90s,
wow.
and next season will be like the 2000s, I
They'll start
guess,
hitting
and
the yeah.
beyond. It's really cool. It's a really interesting series.
Yeah.
The only problem is it's on Apple TV, and nobody really has Apple TV.
I actually got it the Apple
Oh,
TV last night, so
if you do, then that's awesome. You should
yeah.
certainly check it out.
Well, checking out the
Um,
4K and all that good stuff. So,
Good
and it's called what again? I gotta
for all
For
mankind.
All Mankind. That
Yeah,
actually sounds like a good show. The way they do the different eras with the seasons, which I don't know if anybody's done that before, but that's actually kind of nice.
it's uh, it's
We've
good stuff.
Yeah,
And then so the other stuff I do on YouTube is I stream most every day. I do what I call bed life streams on Mondays and Fridays, and that's unfortunately I've been confined to a hospital bed for
mm,
uh, better part of 10 years, well, for 12 years now.
mm,
And so I do bed life from my hospital bed. Uh, Wednesdays, we watch an episode of Deep Space Nine. We're into season 6 now. We started at episode 1, season 1. So that's how long we've been doing it. Um, Saturdays, we do a movie we call Cinema Sad Days. And Sundays, now we're doing Twilight Zone, original
nice.
1959 Twilight Zone
Oh,
episodes.
nice. I love
We're
the
still
Twilight
in
Zone.
season 1, but just getting to the end of season 1 now.
That's a good place to start. I started that because I like to watch black and whites when I go to sleep. And I
Mhm.
started with Twilight Zone, started with season 1. Of course, I'm kind of missing stuff if I'm falling asleep in the middle of it, but I love that stuff. What was that other one you just mentioned before Twilight? Oh my gosh, before
Deep
Twilight.
Space
Deep
Nine.
Deep Space Mine abs after that. Oh my gosh, what was it I was going to ask about? Um, oh darn, it'll come to me. But oh yeah, the when you do your movie
Yeah,
viewing, is that just are they movies or is it shows?
it's movies, like actual film.
Actual films. Okay.
You know,
Nice.
generally we're in theaters or direct to DVD in some cases, but
Nice. I'll have to
mostly
catch that.
theaters.
Well, you have I gave you a wrench. Hey, I called it a wrench.
Oh, thank you.
I kept calling it a screwdriver, so and I gave it so that way you can have other people subscribe. I'm sure everybody. I'm just assuming everybody has. Everybody knows.
Well, the
But
easiest way, and I pride myself, is that I've been Berto Prey 5 on everything since like 1985.
oh wow,
Like this was my original email address on a Commodore 64 before the internet was well known, was
wow.
Berto Prey 5. I still use
Do you?
AOL.com just so I can keep my Berto Prey 5 at AOL
Oh my
email
gosh,
address that I've had for over 25 years now.
that's crazy.
So like if you need me on Steam, on anywhere, on YouTube,
Type in
on
Birdo Prey 5.
Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, it's Berto Prey
The
5.
Birdo Prey. That's pretty
That's
cool.
and bertoprey5.com is where you can get links to everything
To
else. So
stuff. Awesome.
Wow.
Well, that's a rarity. I was just talking about those AOL discs before. Trying to keep some of the magpies from coming around and taking this little cute little chipmunk. So they say disc work great. I'm like, hey, anybody got some of those old AOL CDs lying around? Oh my gosh, I remember those. But say hi, John. Hi. And wow, that's great. That's so you see, he's a pro. So if there's anybody you got to ask is Berto Prey. And so anyway, I'm still waiting for where is PJ? Oh my goodness, I want to start the stuff, and I'm kind of where is he? He said he's going to come shortly. What is shortly? He said shortly. What is shortly exactly? Can anybody tell me what shortly is?
5 minutes, 50 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, we're going to keep going. Let me see who's we got in here. Cardinalson, thank you for the congratulations, 200 subscribers. Thank you very much. And yes, that. Oh yeah, I'm going to be on. I think we're still on for this week. Probably Friday, or I think Friday, with Cardinal Sin. Um, and then she said she's remembering the old login noise, and I laugh again. Thank you, Cardinal. And yeah, the best noise ever. Um, okay. Um, oh, he says he's on the way. You know what? I think he was cheating on me. I think he was off on another show. That's probably why he's late. Okay. Um, Catman, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Um, thank you again. Let me run down some of these while I'm waiting for the cheater to come in. I mean, PJ to come in. So I'm going to start kind of up here. I'm going to work my way really fast, make sure I didn't miss anything. Saying happy birthday, and Dave saying happy birthday. And then, oh, look, it's Bird of Prey. He's like, where are you? You're late.
we've got somebody in private chat saying hello.
Oh, let me see who that is. Oh, it's the cheater. I mean, PJ. Yes, thank you for telling me because I was running down this other stuff. Well, he's here. He is finally here, so let me get him in here. Look who it is.
Hello. I've only been here for 20 minutes.
You have not.
You haven't been looking in the private chat.
I
Listen
have
to
been
everything
looking.
Bird and Tracy had to say.
Well, that's because, well, that's what happens, when.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It is quite the birthday. And I said you were cheating on me on another show, and Cardinal saying it wasn't his. So, I won't be mad at him. And then Joey's saying he's going to go over there to Nova Scotia to go ghost hunting with you, Tracy. Okay. He's going to travel. Okay. So anyway, I was
Sounds like
catching
fun.
up, PJ, with some of the chats because, people were kind of in here before I was. So I kind of lost track of where I
And
was
good
at.
to see Bird and Tracy.
Hello.
Yes. Talks amongst yourselves while I run down these.
I was telling Maria that she has a Joe fixation because she has Klingon Joe, she has Peter Joe, and she has Aussie Crocodile Joe on the show.
Oh my God! Speaking of, he has to be a jerk. Look at him. Look at the comment. And you know what he did to me today? He sent me a picture of a handwritten note. He said he had bought 10 scratch tickets and then crossed it out and put 9. And he said that he won $20, but I got nothing. So that's how he gives me presents.
But you know
It's
what?
the
He's right.
thought.
He should be telling women should say they're older than they are because everybody will just walk up to him and say, "Oh my God, you look amazing."
Okay. So okay, so if we're gonna do that, I'm 50.
You still look amazing.
Whatever. So I was trying to pull that one off. He's laughing. And 200. She was with yeah.
Bird,
he
have
was
you been
kind.
streaming lately?
I was streaming earlier today. I did a DS9 stream.
Oh, okay. I've been missing
Wow.
you for some reason a lot. I'm
That
not.
was a short stream. It was right between. I just got a new hospital bed today. It
Oh.
came earlier today.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Is
Is
it
it
a is it
all-
a step up?
Oh yeah, it's the Cadillac of hospital beds.
I
nice.
love the way he said that. He's like, "Oh yeah."
He's like, yeah. Oh, that's me saying I'm on my way. Okay. No, Dave hadn't passed out yet. I
Deep.
haven't had anything. I'm good. Okay. Sorry, PJ. I was catching up on stuff. So, PJ, what are you up to?
I want to just remind everybody that we have a stream later on Cardinal Sin's channel with two amazing, producers, filmmakers, Mark Zicree from Star Trek and Space Command, and Tracy Torme from Star Trek and the creator of Sliders. And they're going to be talking Sliders because they both written for Sliders. And of course, Tracy Torme is Mel Torme's son, guys. So you might want to check that out in Cardinal Sin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I
8
think
p.m. Eastern.
I caught him on Cardinals. Yeah, he was on the Cardinals channel before.
He's been on there before.
Mhm. Sorry,
Yeah.
what time is that stream tonight?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
And I'll put the link to it in the chat, actually.
Awesome. Thanks.
I was called a diva already because I was late. I'm no diva. I might try to act like
It's a
one,
lot
but
more
I'm no
than being
diva.
late, guys. The reason she's a diva.
Really? You think I'm a diva? What makes
Not-
me a diva?
You're on your way, young lady.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, PJ, I was just telling everybody how Bert has not actually seen Farscape. So I figured if he can walk away convinced that it's a good show, we've done our job. So it was perfectly fine he hadn't seen it.
Is Bird going to review Farscape with us?
I don't know. I just was happy that he graced us with his presence here. He has a full schedule, but I've always loved to have him.
Well, I'll definitely take a look
Yeah.
at least the first episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might want to sit through the whole thing.
Can I just give you a suggestion, Bird?
Yeah.
Look past, if you kind of look past the occasional puppet, it's pretty quality stuff.
Mhm.
I've heard something to that effect. Yeah.
Yeah. At first I was kind of wondering how that was going to work with them having puppets. I mean, Jim Henson, but it worked somehow, right? And I was trying to do you have any stuff I was waiting for Joe because I wanted him to present some of this stuff. But by any chance, do Tracy, PJ have anything from Farscape? If not, I'm going to try to put some stuff up.
I do not offhand, but I see a
Okay.
comment in here from Joe. He
Mhm.
says he's backstage waiting.
He's not. He's being a dweeb because I do not see him backstage.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Not that I know of. I'm not seeing him back here. Am I in the wrong place? Nope. I'm looking and nobody's there. Joe, Joe, you're not there.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yetza and Deej, who know me fairly well, both think I'm not going to like Farscape. But I do like to prove other people wrong. So
Yeah. You don't, Deej, really, you don't think he'd like it? I think that, well, okay, sorry.
of course, Deej does
No,
think I like soy
okay.
flakes. So I don't know.
Let me make sure that he just called me a boof because he said I set him to the wrong place.
Joe and Bird, do you enjoy Deej's farm videos?
Oh, I love Deej's farm video.
Aren't they great?
Yeah. Except when he
right.
makes fun of me.
Oh, so I was going to go over some of the characters on here. Tracy, which one's your favorite?
Oh gosh. Well, I love them all, but it has to be Ben Browder and AKA John Crichton. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. Let's go with John. Introduction to John. He is. Well, let me pull up. I'm going to pull up some of the. Let me see if I can pull this off. Just 1 second. Where's it at? Doo-dee-doo. Excuse me. Hang on. I had a bunch of stuff in a folder. Where is Joe? He's always got stuff. He should be here. Let me check to see if he's here. Nope, don't see him yet. And I invited him to the right place. So, oh, Captain Trek says he. Oh, Purple Valkyrie's here. Oh, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Big day. And make sure that you don't spread the word that I'm the older one. It's my subscribers. It's 200, and I'm not. Okay. So,
While you do that, can I mention a few things?
yeah.
I just want to remind everybody that this yesterday was the 2 years since Aaron Eisenberg passed, and of course we lost somebody in the Stargate family yesterday, Willie Garson,
Yeah.
who played the alien producer Martin Lloyd on and in two of those episodes, especially that classic 200 episode.
Wormhole Extreme.
Yeah, Wormhole Extreme.
Mm-hmm.
He was the producer of Wormhole Extreme. I'm not just from outer space. And
yeah,
course,
that's Thursday, right? Yeah.
And Maria, Captain Trek is actually, he would probably be a great asset to somebody who was going through Farscape, because I know he does love Farscape.
Yes.
I personally haven't gotten there yet. I don't know if I ever will, but Captain Trek is a believer.
Notice he said asset.
Assets.
Captain Trek.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
And speaking of, I see Joe. Finally, let me bring him on here. Oh, well, look who's here.
Well, you gave me a wrong link.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
You
Yes.
clicked the wrong link. I gave you the right one. Sorry if I
Well, this
did.
one
But
ends in something else. I don't know. But
I don't
anyway,
know.
g'day everybody. How are you?
You say,
Good day,
hey.
Joe.
Hello.
I've got to put the Farscape theme on, don't I? Enter.
Yeah, let's get it going. For those who weren't here on the last stream, who while he's doing that,
So happy birthday, Maz.
Joe was
Okay.
our guest last time. We had such a good time, and we didn't shut up, and so we thought it'd be nice. I would love to have him back again. And finally, meet PJ.
Oh, yeah, g'day, PJ. Where is
It's
he?
nice to finally
G'day.
meet you. Yeah.
And Bird of Prey, I haven't met you before. How you doing?
This
Good to see you.
Mr. Joe Cool.
And look, it's Trace.
Hello.
Tracy's there too.
I'm
Oh
here.
my goodness. I'm just gonna step back for a
PJ's
second.
on the Orville.
And yeah, so
Very clean.
very, very sharp. Very
No,
sharp.
no, I meant the ship, not him.
Oh, okay.
Well, he is
should
clean.
You should
Yeah.
walk us through your studio there, Joe, because it looks amazing.
I know.
The studio. This is what I call a it's a patch-in studio. So it's like a real radio station. It's got video and radio transmission capabilities. So when I'm doing things for say news or live footage or something, I patch it through here, and it goes on an uplink. The radio goes through a tie line in the back, and I can patch from anywhere in the world and fill in for a show. I've done one in I think it was called 1260 AM. I think it's a talk show over there. I filled in for them in the USA and anywhere around the world. And also, if people are sending me things for editing for video or soundtracks or something, they send it to here. It goes on the server up there. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes up.
You got a big ass server.
Yeah, and actually it's down there. I moved, and I cut and edit everything in 4K, and it's in. Actually, they're using 8K now, and cut and edit it, send it back as a raw file back to them, and they go, "Yeah, we're happy with that. Just adjust this," or they'll be on a live cam like this with me, and I'll say move that there and give it a bit more shadow, a bit more light, and things like that, like CGI or whatever they need. Yeah.
All at your fingertips.
Yeah, yeah. So it's live anyway. So I can. It's good. One good thing about it is I can watch any station around the world, and I don't have to pay for it. So I get all your cable channels too.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm
Everything.
sorry. You're like, wow.
All the sci-fi channels too.
Yeah, all the sci-fi channels.
Yeah. I just
So what
flick
do
'em
you
out.
like, Joe? I know
Me?
what you do, but what do you like to watch?
Why is my camera all squashy like that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's you doing that.
Me.
No. Hang on a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yep. Okay. What do I like? As in what TV shows?
Yeah, let's stick with
Music or-
TV shows.
Okay. What I like. Anything that grabbed. I like good documentaries. History ones. Old things. Don Wildman, good friends. Talk to him. I'm into all that sort of stuff with the underground, cities of the underground, Oak Island stuff. That kind of stuff intrigues me. Abandoned buildings, which led me into paranormal stuff. Ghost shows. And just that kind of thing, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sci-fi, Lost in Space, the new one. Star Trek Discovery, Farscape.
Joe, can I ask you a
a
question about the new Lost in Space?
Yeah.
Was there? It seems to the audience like there was a kind of a slight audience backlash against the first season, saying that and it really seemed like there was just an awesome course correction in season 2. Was there consciously something done there?
It was during the time when it was if you remember the Me Too movement back in 2017. the Me Too movement in America.
Never heard of it.
Women's
Yeah.
League, PC Correct, and all that. They started that with Star Trek Discovery, putting Michael as the main character instead of man, and all the men were bad. And if you notice, it's just totally flipped in the character of on Lost in Space, where if you remember the original, John Robinson was the leader, the strong man, and most of this time he sort of wandered off. And Maureen was the one that held the family together. That kind of stuff was going on too, if that's what you mean. But as for storyline, it was totally different created. And season 3 is going to be, I think you'll be happy with, because that's what we're doing at the moment. I'm doing some CGI scenes, not much, but on season 3 right now, I think it's about to stream and be released.
People who didn't too, like some people just didn't watch season 2, but those who did were really pleasantly surprised with season 2.
Yeah, because it did switch around, didn't it? It got really on your seat stuff, and it just totally, they just stopped with the PC stuff, and they just really got to what they wanted to do originally. Yeah. But you know, a lot of writers now, they'll present something, and the studio owners will go, no, we can't have that. Whether it's Disney or whatever, you'll notice all this happening. Paramount, they start to say, well, we want to include this, or be very diverse this way or that way, and they have to go and redo things again. And there's a lot of footage there that has to get redone again, just because they want to change something that someone said, and that just totally changes the script further down. And we have to do different CGI scenes or attack scenes, or whether they did it with Star Wars too. You know, all the men were dumb, and we had this giraffe person looking, you know, Lena, whatever her name was. She was all men are bad. So they did that sort of stuff, and it changed a lot of stuff around. But season 3, you'll see what I've read so far. In what I've seen in front of me, it's going to be right on your edge of your seat stuff. But like I said, that don't give me too much. Just working what they call camera script. And they have their special effects scripts. I don't see the full script, but it's just that scene and the continuity of what's going to happen in there. That's all I get to see. But yeah, it's like
I need to know
with
basis.
the Orville season 3.
Yeah.
See, they don't have that problem. They're just like, hey, we don't care. We're just going to say what we feel like and do what we want, and we don't have to worry about it. And that's why the fans love it, because there's none of this PC stuff in it.
Your impressions of season 3 are fantastic, right?
Yeah,
well, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
They're just gonna really have fun with it. I think. What I've been hearing on the wire is they're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I don't know too much, but I think Seth is going to, you know how he is, you know his personality. He don't care. He grew up with sci-fi. He's like us, and he grew up with that stuff. And I think that the Orville is going to be, you know, what we really want to watch on TV.
Wow.
So I think it's going to be great. And I think there's new characters coming into making cameos from other sci-fi shows. Yeah,
well, we saw one.
Maybe Riker.
Oh my gosh. Real quick, I want to say hi to a few of those that just dropped in real quick. Guess who's here? PJ, our famous worship chef.
Oh, wow. Hey.
He bounced in here. Hello. And
hello, Kurt.
Resolute is here saying hello. DJ, I didn't get a chance to say hi. Gosh, I need stronger glasses. I can't read.
I know. That's what I said in the chat. I said, I hope someone's giving you some contacts for a birthday present. That way you can take them off. I've done that. So.
Yeah, you just.
I'm blind as a bat now.
Off. I know. This is ridiculous. But I only need them for reading and seeing the computer, so that would be popping them out all the time.
Yeah. So how old are you, Maz? You going to tell us how old you are?
I told some of the people that were here on time backstage. They know.
Okay. But I think, you know, Tracy said you were 200.
I did not.
And I thought, yes, you did. I thought, well, she's got to be a witch then. 200-year-old. Congratulations.
It's a paranormal thing.
Just I thought, oh, okay. because it was your birthday. And she said, congratulations, 200. I went, oh, really?
Yeah.
You look
Wow.
good.
You
You know,
know, he only hears what he
that's a
wants to hear.
200-year-old witch.
You never know. So I'd watch yourself.
Yeah.
Sticks. I've been trying to say hi to Sticks for a while. And I was told that I have a friend of mine, Alyssa, who's watching. Probably not in the chat, but hi. Thank you all. And I was telling him what you did with my lotto tickets, dweeb.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, I bought you some California lotteries. I bought
Mhm.
10 and I
Mhm.
scratched one.
Mhm.
Then I went to the next one and the next one. You didn't win anything. So, but I did.
Until I did, and then you did,
Yeah,
right?
that's $20. That's mine. and I also got $8,000 on the second chance draw. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
She was says hello too. You do. The
Wow.
dog. Don't you know about the dog? The dog. Oh yeah, she's babysitting this dog.
Yeah.
It's a Chihuahua. And he left and moved to Australia because she wouldn't feed him properly.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's what he's
So he's
telling
here with
everybody.
me down the floor there. Aren't you, Chihuahua? See?
Mm-hmm.
Joe, when are we
She
gonna
was.
get? When are we gonna get your own channel? Because you have such great content that you test out on Maria.
Me? No, I have to let Maria build her channel up first. I'll just wipe her off the planet if I started doing that.
You would.
No, I don't do podcast. I don't do this. This is rare for me. I just
Yeah,
don't
it
have the
is.
time. I'm always busy. I
Yes.
keep a low light, you know, and I don't go and put myself out there. I don't like really doing this.
He's
but
only
because
on here now
Maz is
because
a
I'm
friend-
little.
I beg your pardon?
You're only in here now because I'm just small potatoes, right? But
You got your friends here celebrating, you know, with you, and we help
Right.
you. I mean, PJ's helped you with
Yes.
things. I've helped you with things.
yes, you
Gotta
guys
help.
both have been
So
so
we're
awesome.
just supporting you here. This is
Yes.
what I'll send you the bill
yeah.
for my appearance later.
I know, right? I had to show. Tracy. Did have you hear what he did with Chiwas? I showed PJ. I wanted to play it so bad. Do you
Why don't
have
you?
it, Joe?
Why don't you
You
put?
play it. It's
Hang
just
on.
too funny.
But
So
I'm singing a song. You want me to
It's
play
too-
that?
yeah,
Seriously?
play it. It's too funny, isn't it, PJ?
Funny, it's
It's
Okay.
everybody
These are
else.
things I do to stir. I should stir Maria a lot.
He does
But I don't think I have it. Hang on, I'm looking. I
a
have things
lot,
all in organized folders, and let me see where it is.
and
I
so
did
I
send it to you.
babysit this dog, and the dog, like I was saying, the dog's name is Chiwas, and he gave it a
Probably delete it 'cause I
personality.
need more space.
He
But
did this
okay.
recording.
Hang on a sec. I'll go back. I'll get it up. But
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, Chiwas is there, and he says hello because he left you.
Oh my goodness.
Because you didn't feed him, you didn't pay him attention, and you didn't want to take him out, and you didn't feed him any tortillas or nothing, man.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm such a horrible animal abuser.
Yeah.
So Joe, I don't. While you're doing that, we're trying to convince Bird that why Farscape is a good one to watch. But I forgot you still laugh at us for having discovered it here in America.
Yeah. If you know what I saw in the behind the scenes, because it was actually done in Australia, and then they moved it. I think Jim Henson owns it now, and it was done here, a local television network. Australia back then only had 3 networks, and that was right up until the 90s. You know, we didn't even have cable back then when this started in '99, I think. Anyway, so
It
here
was
I am
shot
working
in
for this
Australia?
channel. Sorry.
This show was shot in Australia.
Yeah, it was produced in 2 different places. Like I think it was the first season was done in Australia, and then Henson took it over to Burbank, I think. So everyone went down to Los Angeles. But I did one scene. I think it was outdoor, and it was called Bear Island, and it's in Sydney. I can't remember what episode it was called. It was just a very fleeting thing because, I mean, when we were doing that, I think we were just like, "Hey Joe, tomorrow can you go down here and film this?" Just with the guys. And yeah, it was 4 hours outdoor stuff, and that was it. And I think it was one. I don't know if you're a diehard fan of Farscape, but it's one that had these like a pyramid knife looking thing, and had to shove him into the ground. That's all I remember. And they started to rise up, and Raina, I think, was in it, and she was in like this underground sort of thing. Anyway,
I'm trying to
that's all
remember
I
because it's been a while since I've seen it.
If I show you, if I find it somewhere, I'll send it. But
yeah.
even back then, everyone was thinking it's not going to last, not going to last. But it did, and it was good. All the actors, because it was in association with, I think, Paramount. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But they wanted a blend of different different nationalities of voices. Excuse me, and they had some good talent and a lot of extras from Australia in there, and when the ones they shot here anyway. And then you got Virginia Hay, the blue lady, the plant lady, whatever you call it.
Zahn.
What's her name?
Well, I say Zahn, but it's probably Zan. Who knows?
Jan.
Pronounce.
I don't know. It's 20 years ago, man. It's like, if you asked me this 20 years ago, I'd probably tell you more, but it's very fleeting. But I did send you a lot of the photos and
You did.
stuff behind the scenes and their costume tests
Yes.
and character tests that you'd never see. But I did. You can't share those, but because they personally send them to me, and
yeah, that's why I thought I would not share anything because I wasn't sure.
can't really. That's why I thought, why are you asking me on here for Farscape? I can't really say much.
I'm like, what do I
so
put
long
up?
ago, but it still holds its value.
It does.
It's so long ago, but it still holds its value. Actually, it's really good. One of the good sci-fi shows. It's different, and they did. I think they came back in Stargate episode 200. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
Where they
that
sort
could
of made a
come
parody
out.
and did that stuff. Yeah. But there's some scenes there where they're like, where Virginia Hayes smoking with that puppet with the beard, the white beard. And they're like, was it good for you too? Yeah, baby. There was a lot of funny stuff that happened.
I'm showing
they're floating
right
around
now.
somewhere though. So I think they put that on the blooper reel on the Blu-ray release this year because they did 20th anniversary Blu-ray release launch party, and they had one here and they had one in Burbank, and that's on the end of that, I think, the extra. So you might see some of that, but yeah.
Nice. Well, I wanted to pull up some images for Bird to see and others. The crew and Mr. Melty Melt over here. Look at those guns. And I'm talking about this gun, okay? I'm not talking about those guns. But anyway, so the crew, and then just this is their website. So obviously, still an incredibly popular show. To have the website up and going still. I thought he was kind of cute too. A big strong man like that.
He's really funny, apparently.
Yeah.
He's a real card. You probably should interview him.
Well, I would if I could. It's not like I have his digits and I'm like, hey.
Somebody who knows somebody who probably, because he's really easygoing, and I've seen him talking and that. He's really easygoing. What's her name? The one with the frizzy hair. That one coming up now at the bottom there.
Which one?
No, that one. That was what's her name again? They name them by their names. Jiggly, whatever her name is.
Gigi.
Edgley. Gigi cool. Jiggly. Gigi Edgley. Edgley, actually. Yeah, she does singing now with her brother on streams. You can catch her and she'll talk to you and all sorts of things now. On Twitch, I think.
Yeah, she sings totally different from what you've shown me. Yeah. She looks so different.
Yeah. Well,
now.
But she still looks good.
Oh, yeah. She looks fabulous.
Looks like it's about 2 years ago for her. But everyone else was like, oh, we're old. But for her, she's held good. But yeah, she's a fun. She's got a little kid now.
She does look good.
She does singing with her brother and stuff. Yeah.
And
Farscape. So when did you discover Farscape, Maria?
Moi? When did I discover Farscape? Oh my gosh. It's probably been about couple years. I think I kind of stumbled across it accidentally,
Hmm.
and I'm like, what's this about? And as soon as I saw the intro with Mr. Melty Melt, I was like, it's got to be good. And if it's
Hmm.
not, I'll make myself watch it. No, I'm just kidding.
I've got to ask
Um,
Bird of Prey a question.
Ask him. Yes.
Do you play Star Trek Online?
I do not.
You don't?
No.
Mm.
I tried to
Yeah.
get into it, but I only like shooting with the ships. Everything
That's
else
what I
is
do.
kind of
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, I like those parts. That's all I like. No, I just looked at your layout there, your green screen stuff, and I thought, hey, I've seen that before. And I went, now I know Bird
Yeah,
of Prey.
it's a bird of prey. A Klingon
Yeah.
bird of prey view screen.
Yeah, that looks cool. No, I played that. I do play the Star Trek Online and the Star Wars one as well. I'm a sci-fi nut on the PS4, so yeah, I do. I like the shoot up shit stuff.
Enterprise.
So for
Behind me.
those that play the game with a movie, what's it like? I don't know. Have I done that?
It's pretty close to it, yeah. But
Tracy, have you?
No, I haven't.
have you played the Farscape game?
I have not. No.
There's a
Capcom.
Farscape game?
I didn't know.
The Farscape game, but it's like I'm talking maybe back when it was released. I'm talking Amiga 500 stuff. It's all right, I guess. But then they did release it on a disc for PC, and it is still out there.
Oh, wow. I will have to check that out.
Yeah, go and have a look at that.
PJ, do you play games? Computer?
No. I mean I have before, but I can't do it. I don't have time for it now. I wish I did.
Huh.
I'm not a nerd I'm not into it. I'm not a nerd or anything. But I'm really not.
Well,
Just got
don't
a
say
couple
that.
games
You're
I
in
like.
a room full of nerds.
No, like
Hello.
we're the most of the people in our community actually do, Joe, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We're like
Oh, there you go.
We call ourselves nerds.
Welcome
and geeks,
home then.
and
I'm home.
You
I
are
understand.
amongst a whole.
No, I don't. I'm
slew.
not in that like strong. I just get on there at night when I come home from work and it's 2 a.m. or something, and I'm like, I'm still awake, and I'll just whack it on, and I'll just play something. I shoot up some rebels or something, and Star Wars. I play that too. Yeah.
Have you tried, Joe? Have you tried these new virtual
Yeah.
games?
The virtual sets? Yeah, they're kind of all right.
Do
They're cool.
virtual ghost hunting.
Yeah, so I
It's
like
like
those.
real ghost hunting, but virtual.
Yeah. We were actually going to film a ghost hunt like that with a virtual headset cam and go around so everyone can watch it in 3D virtual reality.
Oh, wow.
And that would have been really
Fun.
great. And it was a 4K camera too, so it was really good.
Nice.
But apparently the streaming that we had on location wasn't going to be good to handle 4K, so it kept mucking up, which is a bummer. But when you're out in the forest and you're submitting it back to the Jeep, and that's trying to do, go back to the hotel, a little NBN, it's on a little satellite thing, like a broadband stream, back to the satellite line of sight to the hotel, where we do have, the plug-in for broadband. Then it wasn't doing that transfer very well back from us to the Jeep to the motel down the road.
Wow.
So it sort of dropped out a bit, but it was a good idea. But I do that in 3D experience for myself now. I don't have a crew with me anymore.
Have
I just go
fun.
alone. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
But I do play games like that. That I want to try and scare myself. So I was playing those kind of those ghost games. When you're on the old farmhouse and stuff like that, and anything jumps out at you. They're pretty good. I like playing those. I've got a few of them up there. Evil Dead and what's that one? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Before you forget, did you find it?
Oh, I wasn't even looking. Sorry. I got distracted. I put it in full screen. Oh, yeah, I did find it here.
Hey, time.
It's a good one. Or
There was word out that I was not alive. That I was alive. What?
that you're not alive.
Yeah. Thanks. See, Look, 20th birthday. That's a friend right there.
Yeah,
Right
typo.
there.
It's 200.
I
Listen,
mean,
it's good you got your friends here with you on your birthday.
yes.
And Tracy, do you have a channel, Trace?
I do not know. I don't think I'm talented enough for a channel. I don't know what kind of
Whatever.
content I would do.
She's got the looks, hasn't she, everybody? Look, she's got the
Yeah.
face for television. I got the face for radio, and I got a face like a drop pie. You know, but I mean, look, Tracy's going to do a lot better job than I would.
Thank you.
But
I'm
you
gonna come in
have
there and
really.
go punk with you up in
It
Nova
sounds like
Scotia
you
and
have
go-
really interesting content. I mean, with your paranormal stuff. I think Joe's right.
Yeah, it is. I work with a team in Nova Scotia. It's been pretty calm with COVID going on. We haven't been able to do any investigations. So it's just been we planned on events in October, but unfortunately, government regulations right now are a little bit sketchy. So we do have a website though. I might post a little content to Twitter and share that a little bit.
But
Okay,
it's a great time to
well,
investigate now, though, isn't it?
It would be. It would be. I'll post something a little bit later tonight about something pretty local here with a little bit of film footage.
It's summer
That'd
now,
be
isn't it?
fun.
Yeah, it
So you
was
only got a
fun.
short window for summer over there where you are. Don't you? You do. You only have a short summer there.
On paranormal investigations, there's like
No.
a
I mean, just in
In
Nova Scotia.
general.
no.
Huh?
No.
Because when I'm watching Oak Island, they say we've only got 3 weeks to do this, and I'm thinking you've got small summers. Okay, all right. I'll play this clip for you then, Maria. I hope it's the
Thank
right
you.
one.
I know, but I love it. It's my birthday. Hush up. Play it.
I don't know if it's the right one.
You heard me.
I don't know if it's the right one.
Hello, this is Chivas, and I want to do the voice because I am the best at it, and Maria is a shithead.
That's the wrong one.
Not that one. That one was you just being an ass munch.
I can't
Oh.
tell. It was just
Yeah.
happy birthday, Maria.
Thank you.
That's
Oh,
fun.
well, you know what it sounds like now anyway. I went by because I don't know. I go through a couple. I've said, I always shits to you in the
Do
messages.
you have
all
it,
the time.
PJ? Because I think I sent it to you.
You should have it
You
on
know
your-
what? I should have it.
You should have it.
in my what's it?
I listened to it, but it might have it.
Hang on. Let me see.
Oh,
if-
don't worry about it.
Yeah, what I
So,
listened to was really funny.
No, I want to. I want everybody.
I can't
to
tell
hear.
what I just sent. I can't see because I was looking through the Facebook ones. All right, here it is. I found it.
okay.
I found it.
Thank you.
There we go.
That's okay.
Where is it? Here we go.
This one is from Joey and Chivas for happy birthdays from for Maria. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's good. You like it?
Hey there, you with a sad face, come sit on my face and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Just answer me the question why. You stand alone by the phone in the corner and cry. Hey, baby.
Can I sing now, Joey?
No, not yet.
But I want to sing.
No, you're not singing.
I'm gonna sing.
Out your mouth. Get out of it. Oh my God, come on. Get out of it,
How can you see you looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. If you smiled, the walls would fall down on all the people in this pickup joint. But if you laughed, you'd level this town. Hey, lonely girl, that's just the point. Hey there, you with a sad face, come sit on my face and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Let's live it up.
Anyway, you get the gist of the song.
You know, this one was different because, yeah, you didn't show me that one.
I mean, it's unique.
With a sad face, come sit on my face. Come sit on my face, baby. Hey there, you with a sad.
Oh my God, Joe.
Joe, you
Well,
need
very
your own
emotional.
channel. You need that creative outlet.
Yeah.
You asked for it, Maria.
I was expecting the radio show one the radio show one.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, I didn't know you whipped that one up. That one you just kind of.
Yeah, you shouldn't ask me to play things. You know what I'm like. I'm a zany,
Yeah.
crazy guy.
Uh-huh. Which,
Well, now you're all, look at how red she's gotten.
apparently, I'm not red.
Yes, you are.
I can hang.
But hey, you asked me to play it, and I told you. I said, "You want me to play that?" And should have known what I'm like, man.
Yeah.
But hey,
I didn't hear that one.
there you go. You've heard
Only
it.
that one.
It's out there.
I wanted the other one.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
have
what
to
that
fish
is.
for it,
I've
yes.
sent you about 10 dozen of them. And Maria,
No,
I'm not
this
changing my voice. A lot of people think that I'm using some special technique here to change my voice to do that, but I'm not. That's actually my voice.
Yeah. That
Look,
is
I've got
it.
Good voice for
hands-free. I'm
singing.
not doing anything. No,
And my voice for talking like she was.
this is exactly. I do voices and shit. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not mucking around with them. I just
I just talk like that all the time.
don't like Chew. Chew, what you want to say later, Maria?
Yeah.
Come on.
Happy birthday, Maria.
There you go.
Happy,
You want to say anything?
yeah.
Go on.
Happy birthday, Maria. No.
Okay, enough of me.
You turn that dog
Let's get back to PJ now.
Okay.
Well, what if it just came to me? What if Doomcock is Joe's greatest role?
Doomcock?
Yeah. Oh, he pretends not to know who Doomcock is. That's funny.
I don't know who Doomcock is. sounds like a male prostitute down at Sydney. And he just is this a family show?
No, he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber who dresses up as a supervillain, and he does a show with Joe Bird and I are on sometimes.
I've never heard of it.
Let me see.
What do you think, Bird? You think he's a Doomcock?
I was gonna say I thought I heard Harvey in there for a little bit. So, yeah.
Harvey.
Oh,
I don't
guess
know.
what? Guess what I found?
What?
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it.
You were talking about the Chivas voice. They're the Chivas voices ones. Or you talking about the Halloween one? I don't know. I've done a few.
Let me see if this is the one.
And now it's time for the Joe Cool Show live. Yes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us today on the Joe Show. And we've got a special guest tonight. Yes, we've got, how do you say your name again?
Chiwas.
Chiwas?
Yeah.
Okay, Chiwas. And you used to be over at Colorado, didn't you?
Yeah.
And who were you staying with?
I stayed with my second mummy, Maria.
Maria, does she have a nickname?
Yeah.
What is it?
Maria Diarrhea.
Yeah, okay. And why did you leave the Colorado place?
Because she's a little box head.
Is she?
Yeah.
I thought she was.
Yeah.
And what have you? You've been going to Chihuahua school. What have you learned over at Chihuahua school?
I learned how to sing.
Did you?
Yeah. Want to hear?
I don't know. Do everyone want to hear Chihuahua sing? Yeah. Okay. All right then. You, tell us what. Show us you singing.
Okay, ready?
Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
And you learnt that, did you? Yeah. How did you learn that?
I wake up from the blanket on the couch
Yeah.
and I go,
Okay.
yeah,
And do you like Maria?
no,
You don't.
no.
Why?
Because she doesn't take me outside and she doesn't play with me and she doesn't give me any lollies and cakes.
But you're not allowed to have that stuff.
But I want it.
But you're not allowed to have it.
But I want it.
I know, but you're not allowed to have it.
But that's okay because I was eating the cat food anyway.
Oh, I see. Okay. And why did you leave at Maria's place anyway? Why didn't you live where you? Because I didn't think Maria had a dog.
I'm not a dog.
What are you?
A Chivas.
No. And why did you live at Maria's place?
Because
Why?
the other people that I live with, they're shit. Yeah, they're too noisy and crazy and lots of noise and the kids and I don't like it because I like to sit up someone's house and in the warm blanket and like to eat lots of things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And does she play music for you?
no,
Maria doesn't play music for you.
no, I can't understand it.
Oh, what does she play?
Mexican music.
Oh, yuck.
I know.
But aren't you Mexican?
No,
What are you?
I'm a Chivas.
I see. We'll be back right after the break.
Okay. I just want you to know that now since that PJ thinks that's all I blast in my house.
You do?
Yeah, because Joe's known you for a long time. If he says Mexican music,
Yeah,
is
man.
blasting there.
He thinks I got that blast in there. I was cracking up.
Look, man, she's left her Carmen Miranda friggin' half of her outfit on her face. So, if she'd forgotten it there. Oh, what is that?
I was gonna wear a hat, but every time I do, you call me Ethel Merman.
Yeah,
So-
well, look, this looks like, the things up there looks like one of our pygmies from down under threw a boomerang and it landed up there when you hit you in the bloody, on your eyebrow. It looks like a boomerang. Like one of our
everything
boomerangs.
to you guys looks like a
Give it back.
boomerang. Everything looks like a boomerang to you, Joey.
Look,
Anyway.
to come closer, it looks like a boomerang, one of our
gonna
boomerangs.
come
Look, it's
closer.
even painted like
I'm gonna
one.
come closer. Look, these people are sitting here listening to you.
It's your
going off
birthday.
on
I
me.
forgot. It's your birthday. No
Anyway,
one wants to watch it. I'll
look,
jump out if you
we're
want.
supposed to be
You
helping
can
Bert
talk.
over here, and you're picking on me,
All right.
What?
right?
What's your name?
It's pussy.
What's your name?
Pussy.
Oh God.
Jesus
Joey,
Christ.
come on,
Just
Come on.
let me out of here.
come on, big boy, go.
Let me go, Maria. Jesus Christ.
Okay, little boy, stop it. No, he's gonna push
Again?
buttons.
Dude,
He's
can I just go and eat the food? I want the food, Mom. Let me down.
my goodness. See, this is why this is why I need a beverage after talking to Joe for a while. Anyway, so we're supposed to be convincing Bird about Farscape. I had to take a break, a commercial break, a radio break there with the Chihuahuas because I was too funny. So, but I just wanted you to know that's why PJ thinks that that's what I blast in my house.
If
Oh, it's
Farscape is half as funny as these last clips, then I'll definitely watch.
Maybe I should go in entertainment. What do you reckon?
Joe, Bird, did you like when Ben Browder and Claudia joined Stargate?
I mean, in the end, yeah, I was okay with it. At the time, I think it was the best, idea. But sure, by the time it was over, I was happy.
I kind of heard that they now nobody throw tomatoes at me. I'm just going by what some people are saying. That they kind of brought him in because the show was actually starting to kind of decline a little bit, and so they brought them in, and then all of a sudden, after they came and went back, the ratings, it helped the ratings. Would anybody here agree with that?
I think they were a great addition. They were a great addition to Stargate seasons 9 and 10. I thought they were fabulous.
PJ.
Tracy's president of the Ben Browder fan club, by the way. I'm just kidding.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
just
what
a little
Bird
bit.
said in the end, yeah, they were. I mean, we were still. I think we were like the fans are still getting over the fact that Richard Dean Anderson really isn't there. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, I would have preferred they kept with the original cast, but you can't always get what you want. And, I'm naturally hesitant against change. And, but I was happy to be proven wrong, in the end. Those were perfectly fine changes to the cast.
Can you imagine if there was a space show and I was the captain of a ship? What kind of bloody show that would be?
I can see you wearing
Can you
a
imagine?
TOS gold shirt, Joe.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Just don't go
we
on
should
Discovery.
we
You'll
should
get
introduce
killed
that.
off right away.
Probably would get killed off. Yeah. Yeah. I think we need an Aussie version of the Orville that seemed to meet up with the Orville for one episode.
And all Aussie Orville,
And we'll have a puppet named Chihuahua.
You
Yeah.
know,
Good.
I'm pretty famous for my Australian accent.
That's
Yeah?
right.
Go. I want to
Yeah,
hear this.
They call me Aussie O'Prey.
Ozzy O'Prey.
Mm.
Is
Oh,
it
I just
Brit-
talk like this a lot, and people think I'm Australian.
Hey, that's
Oh,
new. That's
It's I used to bring them in things like dingoes and drop
Dingo.
bears and rocks.
and
And it's like, oh,
Galahs.
I've gone full on Aussie. Shrimp on the Barbie and Outback special. You get your
Yeah.
bloomin' onion. I know you don't have Outback
Outback.
Yeah, and
Steakhouse in
don't forget-
Australia, but you should.
Don't forget
Very
the bush
good.
oysters.
That's because they got the real thing.
The bush oysters. Maria doesn't
my
know what
goodness.
bush oysters are.
Oh, I don't, but I know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, and I
Bush
assume they're
oysters.
about the same thing.
They're like this,
They're
and they hang from an animal.
yeah. You don't want to eat them.
Oh, they're all right.
Um.
Get the bush oysters out, Maria. I'll send you some, Maria.
Okay. I'm sure they'll be nice and fresh when they get here. Sorry, my cat's doing something. I
Mom,
think they locked him in a box or something.
let me out, Mom. Molly, out of here. Molly, let me out.
Hush. Uh-huh. Okay. And yeah. So
Let me out of here.
stop. I'm actually going to turn around and see if I did lock him in something. Speaking of this is my saving cats necklace. In case,
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that nice?
yeah, it's a little jammies.
How many cats can you fit in there?
This one only fits really none, but
He means in the cupboard where you locked the other one.
hush. Let me see what we got going on here.
Dee Dee, you knew I was going to have to do Aussie O'Prey at some point tonight.
You did.
Yeah,
It sounded
I
good.
waited for the most opportune time.
this is awesome. So I'm I'm watching the time over here.
Hey Maria,
Yes.
I'm looking on Twitter. Is it also Polly from Latino Slant's birthday?
Yes.
Oh,
I had to
wow.
ask him when his what time his stream was because I'm like, dude, I can't compete with you. When is your stream?
This will probably be my
luckily-
last stream too, by the way.
Yeah, is he? Luckily, it was before mine. So, but yes, we were the same age on the same birthday.
200.
And you know what?
You're
Well-
twins,
Yeah,
long lost twins.
I know,
That's-
right? We're twins. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. So anyway, I really hope that you can catch the first episode, Bird, so that just at least try and sit through it. This one, I think when you get through that, I think the beginning part just kind of sets up the tone for things. Like that's when we figure out how they're able to speak different languages and understand each other and the whole bit. I think that was done nicely, the way they kind of threw that in there. And I was trying to, I don't know if you saw I was showing some of the characters from there. But, oh yeah, and the ship, though, is alive. And I love that. What was her name?
Okay. Moya.
That's right, Moya. I
Yeah.
should remember. Moya. And did she have a baby?
She
She
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yes. So I don't want to give away too much, but this is what makes it interesting is they bring the ship to life. The ship has a baby. The characters are it does have comedy in there, wouldn't you say? Just some nice humor.
It does. It's very comical in certain spots.
In certain spots. Yeah. Yeah, there's some spots in there. Sorry, cat hair. Okay.
Football.
So let me see what else. Anybody else have anything to
I want to ask you, Joe, a question.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have anything on your bucket list that's original, completely your creation that you want to get to work on?
All right, I've already done that.
Yeah.
I had 2 shows that I started to do. One went to Sci-Fi Channel actually in I think 2014, and another one which I'm doing now because a lot of people don't want to talk about ghosts anymore, and they don't want to have their buildings. It's all the new owners that just sort of changed their whole mentality on things around here anyway. And they're like, we don't want to talk about ghosts, so they don't, and they just shy away from it because they're changing the old buildings. The new owners, they want to make it a restaurant, not a haunted restaurant or haunted bed and breakfast. So that's getting harder to do. So, but I like the old architecture and the old creepy looking places and history of the towns and things like that. So I'd like to do a show called Unveiling Australia, where we unveil all the hidden stuff that's sort of been forgotten about, you know, like the first this and the first that and the first hospital, the first courthouse, things like that. And I want to do that. I'm sort of half doing that when I've got time. But yeah, but everything else I've pretty much done. Soundtracks, remastering, and do voiceovers, and do commercials and stuff.
And the show that went to Sci-Fi in 2014 did not get
Australia's Most Haunted.
Oh, okay, that was it. Okay.
Yeah. Like I've got no neck. Yes, Australia's Most Haunted, that one. And I think it aired on the Really TV channel in the UK. I think that was last year, maybe 2019 or 18. And I haven't done any more yet because I had a bad experience with something and that was unexplained, and I never really wanted to touch it again.
That was me.
Neither did my crew. But I have gone in a couple of times to do it by myself. And I still want to sort of dabble in there a bit more, but not the way I was with all the crew being put in there and everything. Just on my own. I want to do that.
On your own?
Yeah.
Just with a camera on your forehead?
No, just me, just in there. Just put some static cameras in there and just me in there. And that's
cool.
it. And hold a handheld and spend the night and take dares, you know what I mean? Because when you have a lot of people in a ghost thing or a ghost tour or something, there's a lot of people moving around and a lot of footsteps and banging and did you see that? I saw that. I thought that was this. I thought that was that. And it just ruins everything. But when you actually really just mellow out and just mindset yourself into the ambience of the place, you can actually it will make itself known to you if you're there. Like, who's this? You know, if it is haunted, and it has done that to me. So I find it's more easier to do it when you're alone. But if anyone's thinking of doing a ghost busting thing out there, get permission. Don't go in there and just sneak in. And you've got to be insured as well. That's another killer.
Or you're going to be filming yourself in handcuffs. So
Maria, get your head out of the gutter, for God's sake.
I wasn't
Handcuffs.
in the gutter. When is my mine ever in the gutter?
You want to
When?
film myself
When?
in handcuffs? Do you see any studded room behind me or anything like that? Yeah, we're filming in the dark. We're not filming dark. We're filming in the
Right.
dark.
Right. That yeah.
See,
So let me ask you this then.
filming
With that
handcuffs.
bad experience that you had, was it ever
Yeah,
on? Did you ever were you filming during that time or was that
I was, but it
on?
wasn't live. We actually had it, and we were filming on location at the time, and it scared all of us, all the crew as well. And I went in there and I said, "I'll come off it. You know, this is ridiculous. It's 3 o'clock. We got till dawn. I'm not going to let this place go because it cost us a lot to get this place for the night."
Mhm.
And they went to the hotel. They said, "No, we're leaving." And I went, "You silly." And I went back in because at that time I wasn't really a believer. I was sort of a skeptic. It was just a show for me. And yeah, we heard bumps and noises, and I always had a logical explanation for it and thought it was just, jumping the gun. And then when I went in there by myself, that's when I had a bad experience, and it followed me home and started messing with my family, and it got really bad, like conjuring bad, and that put me in a state that I was really losing it mentally, and I didn't know what to do. I mean, imagine if you're doing this and you're a ghost hunter, and then something actually comes back that's really bad and that you've mocked before or you've taken the piss out of before, and it comes back and wants to really let you have it. And then what do? You can't really call somebody because most of the psychics I call, what am I going to call on the psychics? Yes, I did my course last week, and you think, nah,
Right.
um, and there's all these self-professed, self-entitled sort of psychic helpers or ghost clearers where they do a spell they made up, and you need someone real. So we ended up calling a Jesuit priest in, a real one, and he actually did a few blessings in the house, and things happened here when that was going on. And not only me saw it, but my neighbours saw it, and the policeman saw it.
Wow.
So it stopped me, and a lot of nasty things happen around pets and plants and anything around the grass died and everything. Plants died. A foul smell, stench. Fruit just went off as soon as you bought it. It was just a very oppressive place to be and a very sickly place to be in here too. It was just a bad place. It was just not about ghosts. It's not a cool thing to dabble in it. And anyone that thinks it's cool to do Ouija boards and things like that, I really strongly recommend you don't, because it really affected me at my age to try and live. There was people that are friends of mine who I've been begging, can I stay at their house for a couple of days? Just need to sleep, and motels up the road. I just have to get out of my own house. That's how it was for about 4 years. This never stopped. And it
Wow.
finally did. I actually documented some of it, and I sent it to the church, and I said, look, I wasn't even a member of the church, and I said, look, this is real, and can you help me? And I actually reached out to some people in America who reached out to some people who they had people in contacts who helped me here. And he was actually from Jamaica, actually, this guy.
Oh, wow.
And he was a Jesuit from out that way, and in a mission or something. But he's dealt with this stuff before, and he did know what he was doing. And so it stopped me from filming that kind of stuff. But yes, to answer your question, it was there, and I do have the footage of that, and I have never released it. I've just stopped that. I even stopped editing it. That's how bad it was. Even looking back at it, I don't want to go there again, because things were being picked up that was being said, which were threatening to my family in the audio, but no one said, but some disembodied voice said. And I thought, oh, that's a bit hard to deal with that. And sure enough, times and dates were said, people's names were said, and they no longer are with us right now. So it spooked the whole lot of us out. And yeah, it was a real thing for us.
Sorry.
So I haven't touched the Australia's Most Haunted anymore, and I do want to do it by myself with a bit more respect towards that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It really gave me a smack in the face. This thing.
What about Joe? What about something different that also interests you in the paranormal, like the Yeti or the Bigfoot or something?
Just come down to Australia. They're everywhere. No, really. A lot of Australians here. I mean, this. If you think about it, Australia is a very old country and it's unexplored. If you think about the continent of America, well, you just put yourself in Tampa, Florida, and in Virginia. Oh no, sorry, what is it up there? Yeah, Virginia City and New York. That's all we've got, and maybe over California. California is our Perth. Florida is our Melbourne. Virginia City is our Sydney. Queensland up the top, where New York would be, and the rest of it is nothing. There's nothing there. There's no Idaho, or Wyoming, or any of that. No Nevada, no Las Vegas. It's just bush, just green. It's unexplored, and we've got roads that travel across the Nullarbor Plain and up through to the bush in a straight line. And so many little dotted towns around there. A lot of strange things have been happening, and it's not strange for us to believe in it here. We've seen things, creatures, crypto, whatever they call it, zoology, things that don't make sense. Probably aliens, I don't know. But there is definitely something here that we don't know and we've grown up with. Not so much talked about in the city, but if you do go out the outback a little bit in our country towns, they call them min lights or wobbegongs or bunyips, all sorts of names for them. Even as far back as indigenous people that were living there, that drew them up on the caves there. And I think you call them chupacabras or skinwalkers and stuff like that over there in the States, but we have that here, a lot of that. So yeah, I wouldn't want to go out there and chase that stuff because there's a lot of them.
Do you think there's some kind of extra dimensional aspect to some of these?
Yeah, I do. I think, just my personal opinion, my personal opinion, what we've seen, things going in and out of things, like you might see, looks like Stargate. You might see something walk and then it's gone. But you'll see something in line there, like something, like a ripping something. It's like when you're looking down the road in summer and you see the ripple of visuals there on the road, the haze. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we see that like that in a line. And when we've seen things running in and out of there in the dark, and they're like really hot, they're pretty big. Some of them got 3 claws. One of them had like really like a dog's. What do I mean? A nozzle with the fangs and everything. The whole, but it wasn't a dog. It was more a lot bigger than that. I don't know. There's some strange things. They're not all the same, and.
Yeah, like you said, like 1 minute it's there, and then it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we've seen things we've gone down the river. This was not long ago, actually, February, and we were down the river, and it's just, like I said, it's untouched, and there's all these cliffs, and it's beautiful, and it's untouched. And we were out there, and we were playing in the boat out there, and I was sitting, a few of us were sitting there just having a barbecue, and, as you say, the fire on the beach, and we're just relaxing, having a couple of beers in the sun, and next thing was, what's that over there? And we see in the trees on the tree line near the water, and you see like a ripple through the trees, but it was like somebody walking that was cloaked, if you want to say. Wow. Like on Birds of Prey, like the Bird of Prey does on Star Trek, or Predator. Mm-hmm. Sort of like that, a shimmering shadow of something which was making everything out of whack, that was walking next to or behind. You could see through it. And we couldn't explain that. And that happens, and that's when we think you get this real bad presence around you, a funny smell, like an old dog that's wet, or a really funny stench. And you hear these screeching things, that are just screeching noises, and howls that are so loud that nothing can make that. It sounds like a concert speakers. And that's when it's time to, it's time to go, and all the birds stop. And all the animals stop and they go quiet. And it's time to just get out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a bit much. I've just, experienced a lot of stuff growing up because, what did I? Are you messing with me, Joe?
No, it's your cat talking, not me.
He He's a heavy little booger. He just, yeah. Brightest is calling him a cow cat. Yeah, pretty much. He's a big boy, and if I don't let him love, then he'll be kind of a pain, right? Won't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
give me Earth City, the bad boy. Get away.
Kiss my ass.
Don't
So,
jump me.
oh my gosh, are you listening to this? You don't say that stuff to Mama, do you? No, you don't, because you loves the mamas, don't you?
Please don't play any more Miranda for me. Can I go over there now? Are you finished?
Hey, I'm not holding him. I'm hoping he
Oh my
goes.
gosh. Fuck this. I'm going to get some food. Yeah. Oh, you bring me back again.
Come on.
Sorry, I know we're live, but
No,
I'll get serious now.
He'll stop on everything. No, we don't have to get serious. This was a party.
I want to
going
go
on here.
to Nova Scotia seriously with Tracy.
Yeah.
She's laughing, and I haven't told her why yet.
It's because I've
Fortress
told
of
her
Lewisburg.
why. That's because I've told her why.
Have you been to Oak Island?
No, I have not. I've been out that way, but
Then go.
not there. I've heard good things.
How can you not go there if you live there?
I know. It's a big tourist trap. There's lots of tourists, so
Yeah.
I don't go out that way very often. It's about a 6-hour drive from where I'm at.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
You're
that's a
not near
while.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice cup, PJ. It looks like you could see through it. Whoa, that's funny. Look at that. Drinking out of nothing. What the heck?
See, that's what we see. That's what we see, PJ. Just that effect exactly is what we see
Yeah,
going
that's
across.
right.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Float cup.
Joe,
I
have you
don't-
ever?
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Have you ever like recorded footage? And I know like the cameras are different now in the last 10 years or so. But have you ever recorded footage that you've gone back and it was just like destroyed or just wasn't there? Or
Yeah. Funny enough.
what would
Funny
you have
enough.
been recording when that happened?
We
we
see
can
things
ask.
flying around the sky, and we know we've got it. We know what we saw, and it's right there. And then we go, wow, this is great. We're filming it. And then when we play it back, it's just nothing there. There's a sky, but no object there, and it was clear as a bell. So that's what makes me think about interdimensional. It's something we're tuned into, but not the equipment. But yeah, that's happened a few times. We've even had strange cases where we've recorded something and we know what we've got, something paranormal, and we get back and the whole thing's erased. Or we've had this just recently last week in the news. Some child got taken, and Nicky, his name was. Just have a look for that on Google. Child was taken from his family. He was playing. His father was there watching him. He's only a couple meters in front of him, and he turned around. Next thing, he's gone, and he can't walk. I mean, the property was quite massive, a lot of hectares, and it was around this valley, like a volcano-ish sort of enclosed sort of valley, with high walls around it, and the property went right out, and he couldn't have gotten away or ran anywhere in that time because he would still see him running, but he disappeared. And they went, we've got footage, these hunting cam things that catch any intruders or anything. And they went and the police came and they looked at them and they pulled them off. Nothing on the memory chip. It goes up to the certain point, then nothing there.
Oh, no.
It's on the iCloud. Good. We'll go into that, look it up, played it, goes to a certain point, nothing there. But then it comes back after the incident's finished. So it's just madness like that, weird things like that. And then
Did they find the kid?
Yeah, they did. But it's funny because every time someone goes missing like that, it's a similar situation.
Where did they find him? How did they find him?
They just found him about a mile away, and he was up in the pond somewhere. But this kid was autistic. So he was returned. Most of the children that go missing like that in weird situations similar There's nothing wrong with them, and
Hmm.
they end up being found again, like right on the top of this eagle's nest pinnacle, high cliff like that, up the top. A child like 3 or 2 years old, bare feet, and they find him. A chopper flew over, and they, what's that? And next thing they look around, there's a child there. He went missing months ago, but he still looks like he's just asleep. He isn't even.
Wow.
But how did he get up there? And no, and his clothes are on the backwards. It's just weird things like that. His clothes are on backwards, and he was dead, unfortunately. But people
Aw.
go missing like that. There've been people that have been saying, "I don't know where I am. I'm stuck in something. I don't know where. I'm up here at the bush somewhere." And the fire rescue people can see her. They say, "Oh, we see you. We're coming down," and they see that shimmering look I was telling you about. Next thing, they got on the phone. She's talking to him. "I can see you. You're right there, but I can't get to you." And they come closer to her, and next thing, she's gone, disappeared,
Wow.
went without a trace. Weird. And I think you got the same kind of things happening there in America called missing 411. It happens a lot here too.
Hmm.
But that was just one recent thing that happened last week, and it always happens when someone goes missing. Weird circumstances like that. It always rains hard the next day, and
Mm.
that just hampers all rescue efforts in any sense or anything. But they always get found miles away. How did the kid get up there?
Mm.
Not for 4 days in
Yeah.
bare feet. He's climbed up jagged shale rock cliffs and what?
Joe, I have to step out in like 10 minutes because we're
Mm.
interviewing Tracy Torme, who worked on the Travis Walton movie,
Oh yeah.
and that like yeah, he just that was something very similar.
Yeah, well, we've had that happen a lot. We have a lot of UFO sightings here. People probably think, "Oh, yeah, he's okay," but we do. We do. I've actually got some good footage of that. That I've actually did catch some unexplainable stuff. It happens a lot here. Very
Well,
a
we
lot. A
should,
lot.
yeah, I think
A
that'd
lot.
be great to compile all that together. It'd be worth
Yeah.
watching and stuff.
People ask me if I want to do UFO stuff, but I said no. There's a lot of skeptics out there, but I can tell
Yeah.
you that it's real, whatever it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
unexplained,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm. There's a lot
now
of
we've
stuff.
we've even got. I just, it's just weird. I mean, we've seen things a lot recently in the lockdowns
Mm-hmm.
too, flying
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
and things happening, earthquakes where they shouldn't be, and rumbling under the ground, and trumpets in the sky, and all sorts of weird things all of a sudden. You know,
Yeah. I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff
mm,
that we'll be seeing soon. Just because I think people sit, it's kind of like part of the meditation. When you start sitting alone, you start becoming more aware of things. People are more in COVID kind of lockdown type thing where they're sitting with themselves. They're starting to become aware more of things. So that's probably why there's a lot more stuff being seen. But I'm going to have to
we
wrap this up for,
Mhm.
PJ's leaving and I'm keeping Bird a while. And Tracy, thank you for being here with me again. It's
Well,
been a
thank you.
pleasure. And Joe,
I probably
thank
won't
you.
be able. I won't be back on another stream again. This will probably be my last one, but I'm gonna miss Tracy. I'll probably see you on Maria's wall anyway, so we can talk. And PJ, I'm gonna miss everyone. I won't see us again because I'm just doing this as a favor to Maria. I said I don't
Yes.
do this sort of stuff, but yeah,
He messes with me bad, but he
that's a
hates
bit.
me.
But I'll see. It's Tracy on your contacts.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
might go and troll her pictures or something.
You already have. You already have. Quit acting like
All
you
right.
haven't. Um, so yes, by all means, absolutely. Thank you for coming back again. I do appreciate it. It was an honor and a pleasure. And Bird, with your busy schedule, always appreciate it. Thank you for
No,
PJ for
thank you
putting
so
this.
much.
Yeah, thanks for putting us together, PJ. That was awesome.
Yeah, but thanks, PJ.
Um, Tracy,
It's an honor to
you'll,
have you here, Joe. Thank you.
yeah,
Uh,
finally get you two to meet. And Tracy will be working with me on Farscape, so we'll be together. You can just watch from the sidelines, Joe.
no, I'll be
But
in Nova Scotia with Tracy, handing her
uh-huh.
coffees while you're on the podcast.
I already told her what you're like. I'm kidding. Um, so anyway, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Again, this I don't normally go this long
You
on my
didn't get
streams,
upset about
but
it, I bet.
but it's always So much fun. Bert, I'm sure you'll see me creeping around your stream saying hi. I do like to say hi to you, but everybody's always hogging you up, so I don't get to talk to you too much. But you know what? Thank you, everybody in the chat, those who stayed here through the show and supported it. And thank you so much. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's comments on the happy birthday. It's the 200. Hopefully, we'll bring in 3 sometime soon.
If you
But
want to reach Joey, you can always get in touch with Maria. She'll put you in touch if you want to know stuff.
yeah,
And she can get in touch with me.
yes, I'll do that. So just come
Okay.
to me. But anyway, yes, thank you, Joey. Again, it's awesome to have you and
That's all right.
all of you.
Have to be there to
So
wish you happy birthday. All right.
yes,
Well,
thank you. Everybody want to say goodbye? Have something coming up? Anything they want to say before I bow out?
Well, have a happy birthday, Maria.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Celebrate.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Maria.
Okay, Chiwas, thank you for stopping by.
That's okay.
All right, PJ, I'll let you go since I know you got a thing. So you're going to be on time to theirs. I was trying to keep you late so you could be late to theirs too.
I'm okay. I still got time.
I'm kidding. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this such an awesome birthday and celebration. And Bird, I'm going to have to talk to you on the side about the Farscape because looks like we didn't have enough time to finish. But anyway,
No
maybe you
problem.
can come back on the show when I do a stream on that.
No
Thank
worries.
you, everybody, so much. Sorry. Bless you, Mr. Miyagi. And so, yes, here's one of Joey's creations as we exit.
Welcome to Sherwood.
That's very interesting. Nobody ever kissed me the way you do.
Nobody. Shake hands now. Come on, fight.
I want to help you.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
I love you, Scarlett.
It's that I can tell where your eyes are looking. Don't let us